Greetings and welcome to Your Health Light. This is your physician, acupuncture physician, Dr. Singh, or Dr. Williams-Singh, acupuncture physician, food therapist, herbalist, and more. If this is your first time at this channel, the topic for today is about skin. If you are already a subscriber, I'd like for you to know that we appreciate your subscription. Consider two things right now. If you're a newcomer to this channel, or if you're a subscriber already, we need you to engage by putting the thumbs up and also sharing the videos if you like videos like this to succeed well on YouTube. The question of the day is this: what do you think, or in your area where you are, do you think most people are concerned with the skin on their face or the skin on their feet? Wherever you are, in the comment section, please indicate if you're in Alaska, AL, Jamaica, JA, US, France, FR, UK, Africa. Put down where you're at, and then put if you think it's their face or their feet that they're more concerned about which part of your skin. All right, now, thank you for that. Here is the basics overall about skin. Number one, skin is a participant in your immunity. That's numero uno. Skin also provides your body with a wealth of protection. But let's look at this. I'm going to show you the different layers of the skin. The integumentary system is what they refer to when we're speaking about skin. These are the layers as follows. The surface of your skin, it could be your face, it could be your arm. It is called the epidermis. This is the most visual part of your skin, which is the epidermis. Surface, visual to you. Right below that is called the dermis. Epidermis, dermis. Next, you'll have here the subcutaneous tissue. This is technically not a part of the skin. It is viewed as the hypodermis. It is responsible for attaching the muscles and the bones together. Okay? So 3 layers is what we're referring to. Remember, this is technically not a part of the skin, but for this purpose, we're doing it. Epidermis, top, dermis, and subcutaneous tissue. There is a lot of things that we find in general that occurs with the skin, and we could just list a few. These are common conditions. Rashes that comes from skin irritation. You might have dandruff, which is the drying, the flaking of the scalp. Then acne. Acne, most people would have to say that either they experience it, whether it's for a short time or any length of time, that acne, the overproduction of the oils and the rising of different size of areas of your skin. So that's acne. Next, you have herpes virus. Now, this is when the lip or the vaginal area, it starts emerging some blisters, some bad looking blisters. Next, ring, R-I-N-G, ringworm. And it is not because of ringworm. It's typically because of fungus. Next, something that's more common and prevalent than any of these, especially if a person's trying to get well, it would be bed sores. That's when the skin is broken. That's when the skin is now in a condition where it needs help. It's in pain. There's a problem there. For instance, let me show you this. I hope you could see this. This is the scapula. And a lot of times, especially bony areas such as here, the sacral area, the lumbar area, you're going to have bone in this area. You'll find that if a person is laying or immobile, that means they cannot move, that these areas you'll see a lot of broken skin because of lack of oxygen, lack of circulation, and lack of movement. This could happen to you even in younger years, meaning what if you're in an injury or something occurs where you're unable to shift and move on your own? If you're sitting in that place for a particularly longer period of time, you may observe that you're going to have a broken skin in those areas. They call them bed sores. So it will be the bony areas. All right, enough of that. Now, we've heard controversy about bed sores and this occurring in some health facilities and proper care and management for people who are in certain conditions where they're reliant on someone else to move them. That would be the bed sore. Now, we're going to go over the different aspects of the skin and what it does. First and foremost, it is the most valuable, one of the most valuable organ, because it is the largest organ, but it's the one that separates you from the external world. So here's what I'm saying. It is not only for cosmetic reasons, it's more of a functional barrier and a help for you. The skin does the following. It lets you know by touch if you're feeling any kind of pain or any kind of pleasure, because your skin has nerves. It has nerves connected there. It's also part of your immune system. It also serves as a temperature regulator between you and the environment. If it's very, very, very cold outside and you are in the environment, your body is adjusting. The temperature is adjusting to keep you well and keep you more warm. I mean, in addition to you having certain type of outer coating or something like that. So loss of water, it helps you in relation to loss of water. For instance, if you're not consuming sufficient water, what you could see sometimes is that the dehydration will occur. So again, the skin is a signal for these type of things that would potentially occur. So we got your skin dealing with vital chemicals and nutrients that travels through the blood. And these vital nutrients and oxygen is traveling to different areas of your body. So can you imagine if you're stuck in one spot, how it could be relatively difficult in terms of your skin coping with that and the signals that it's sending to your body? Another thing regarding skin, and which is the most prevalent of all, on the surface of your skin, people are able to observe several things. Your pigment, the color. Now, melanin is the explanation for that. And we also know the more melanin is the much more darker shade the person is. The lesser of the melanin, the paler that complexion. You're utilizing the melanin, the exposure of the surface of the skin, as one. You're using also the genetic marker and the DNA and other attributes of the person, because here we could have a self-identity crisis because of a pigment on your on your face. If you've ever heard that melanin is at other places besides appearing on the surface of your skin for color, it is true. It's in other parts of your body. In your brain, it's in that area. Other than the fact that the skin to be a protection for you and a barrier for you with the outside world, we're talking about microbes, we're talking about bacteria, we're speaking about other things that protects your body because of that organ called your skin. There's several distinctions. Some places on your body will be a lot thinner. That means the skin will be a lot thinner. For instance, if you ever looked at your eyelids, it is pretty thin compared to the palms of your hand. This is pretty thick when you compare it. So different areas of your body will certainly have different level of thickness and certainly durability when you consider that. The skin surface also, it goes through a process of shedding. What that means is that cells are being renewed. It typically renews between 20, well, the book says 28, but I'm going to give or take. Between 20, say about 21 or 25 to 28 days for the shedding of the skin. And you might find yourself where you need to exfoliate the dead cells that's on your skin so we could do a rejuvenation process. Thank you for taking this time to watch this video. We appreciate your subscription, and we also appreciate if you would leave a comment in the comment section regarding that question. What do you think in your area does a person consider more important? The skin on their face or the skin on their feet? Until next time.